So I'm going to be doing a full review of IM8 Daily Ultimate Essentials to tell you exactly what is in it. And basically, we can go through the full list here on the back. I'm going to be covering, this is the multivitamin / mineral complex, and then there are other functional ingredients is here as well. So this Daily Ultimate Essentials has 13 vitamins, 12 minerals, and also has choline in it as well. So I'm going to go through each one of those so you can kind of understand basically how much is in here and kind of what forms of vitamins are in here. So vitamin A is actually in the retinol palmitate form. So it's not the beta carotene form. So beta carotene, a lot of people don't convert that very well to vitamin A. So this is like the active form of vitamin A, and it's at 100% of the daily value. Vitamin C is at 1,000% of the daily value. Vitamin D at 150%. They actually use a branded vitamin D in here, which is it's called Veg D3. So this is basically one of the only plant D3 forms that is available on the market from a sustainable source too. They also use vitamin E as alpha tocopherol succinate. That's 100% daily value. Vitamin K, there's two different forms of K in here. There's K1 and K2. The vitamin K1, that's phyloquinone. That's at 25% of the daily value. There's also thiamine in here at 4 milligrams, riboflavin at 4.2 milligrams, niacin at 20 milligrams, B6 at 5 milligrams, folate as quatropolic, which is methyl tetrahydrofolic acid. That's a really good form of folate. That's at 400 micrograms or 100% of the daily value. B12 clocks in at 1,000 percent of the daily value, and this is as methylcobalamin. So that's a very good form of B12. Cyanocobalamin is suboptimal. IM8 uses methylcobalamin, so that is a better form of B12. It also has 1,000% of the daily value for biotin, 240% for pantothenic acid. It also has choline in here as well. It has 35 milligrams of choline. Calcium is calcium citrate and calcium phosphate at 12% daily value. Phosphorus at 4% daily value. Iodine is 150 micrograms, which is 100% of your daily value of iodine. Magnesium, 65 milligrams, which is 15% of your daily value. Zinc is zinc citrate, which is 15 milligrams or 136% of the daily value. Selenium is selenomethionine, which is a very good form of selenium at 70 micrograms or 127% of the daily value. Copper is copper citrate. Most of us are not getting enough copper. There's a good dose of copper in here at 1 milligram, which is 111% of your daily value. Manganese is manganese citrate, which is at 130% of the daily value or 3 milligrams. Chromium at 100 micrograms. Chromium, that's good for blood sugar. At 286% of the daily value. Molybdenum as a molybdenum amino acid chelate at 200, that's at 111% of your daily value or 50 micrograms of molybdenum, 10 milligrams of sodium, and 470 milligrams of potassium as potassium citrate. So clearly this has a complete list of multivitamins and minerals. Compared to leading greens powders, this is going to have 6 nutrients that most green powders do not have. That would be choline, molybdenum, boron, iodine, vitamin K2, and also vitamin D3. So the K2 in here, that is 40 micrograms as menaquinone 7, which is basically the longest half-life form of the K2. So that's a good form, the MK7 form. So very good complete multivitamin / mineral. Now actually, if you compare this to many of the leading greens powders, so we already know it's got 6 nutrients that are typically not in the greens powders that I just covered. But it also has significantly more of the minerals and vitamins. So about 33% more B1, which is thiamine. It has over twofold the riboflavin. So B2 is really important because a lot of people whose MTHFR does not function well is due to not getting enough riboflavin. Usually you need somewhere between 2 and 3 milligrams for that to kick in and work for people that are suffering with that particular MTHFR dysfunction. So having 4.2 milligrams of riboflavin in here, very beneficial. And so full, complete, better profile of vitamins and minerals. But then also, let's talk about some of the minerals. their actual concentrations are much better at higher concentrations than your typical green powder. Now this is a reds powder because it's got beetroot, which I'll cover in a second. But comparatively, besides the better B1 and B2, it has over twice the magnesium. It's got about 5 times the copper compared to your leading greens powder, 7.5 times the manganese, like 4 times the selenium, 4 times the chromium, and about 3 times more the selenium. So all higher concentrations of very important minerals as well are in here. Now I'm going to cover the superfoods, greens, fruits, and herbs complex. This is a very comprehensive list. So it's got the prebiotic fiber in there. It has the beetroot powder next. So that, beetroot powder is good for athletic performance and recovery. You have carrot root powder, spinach leaf, blueberry fruit, artichoke, apple fruit, pomegranate fruit, milk thistle seed extract, cinnamon bark powder, ginger root, lemon bioflavonoids complex, elderberry fruit extract, turmeric root powder, cranberry fruit extract, tomato fruit concentrate, citrus bioflavonoids complex, tart cherry fruit powder, dandelion root powder, grape skin extract, green tea leaf extract, acai fruit extract, sea moss powder, and grape seed extract. So really good comprehensive superfoods, greens, fruits, and herbs complex. It has the hydroelectrolytes complex as potassium citrate, magnesium glycinate, calcium citrate, and calcium phosphate. It has an essential amino acid and renew complex as well, citric acid, amino acids like glutamine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, taurine, valine, proline, and citrulline, as well as malic acid, alpha-lipoic acid, and boron. It also has digestive enzymes, adaptogens, and super mushrooms complex. So the digestive enzymes will basically for fats, proteins, and carbs are covered here with amylase, protease, lipase. It also has cellulase as well, and amyloglucosidase. Also has ashwagandha in here, reishi mushroom powder, chaga mushroom powder, rhodiola root powder, American ginseng root extract, andrographis leaf extract, and lion's mane mushroom extract. Then it has 1,000 milligrams of a joint and muscle health support for what's called MSM. MSM has been tested in many clinical studies. It is for joint health. And then it also has 100 milligrams of coenzyme Q10, which is for the heart. It has a probiotics complex at 10 billion colony-forming units, so very good doses of Bacillus coagulans. It's called BC99, so that is a branded probiotic. And same thing with Bacillus subtilis DE111. That is also a branded probiotic. It also has postbiotics too. That's basically like the killed probiotics, the postbiotics. But they have different functions. And the postbiotics is a branded one called Flora Smart at 25 milligrams. And then the patent pending technology called cell rejuvenation technology, which is seaweed extract. It has basically berberine in it, trans-resveratrol, urolithin A, H. pluvialis whole algae powder at 3% astaxanthin. So that's a branded astaxanthin as Astapure, and spermidine. So that is a full comprehensive review of IM8's Daily Ultimate Essentials.